you already forget about what I said before this?
About how you haven't been showing me what's in your cup?
Yeah. I was going to see if
That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. So you forgot already?
No, I remembered because I
Oh.
knew it was coming. I was waiting for you to pull your cup over.
Oh, no. I was just going to see if you were going to... Like, if you cared enough. Like... Or if you just thought it was something stupid. You want to touch it so bad.
I just did. This is my one. This is
Dude.
my one mulligan.
Yeah,
Right.
okay. What do you want me to do if you do it? You want me to, like, help you, or do you want me to just, like, watch you struggle?
I didn't want you to call it out live.
Call it out live, dude. All right, guys, we're gonna destroy this man if he does it.
I'm already thinking about it. I'm like, you know, it'd be cool moving this.
Yeah.
Just tilting it a little bit.
You know what I kind of wish? So I was looking at this mic, and I just realized that, like, your mic, because when you move it, you could also move the volume or the fade or whatever.
Yeah.
First off, the fact that those are the only two options on that mic, I don't even...
Volume and echo, actually.
Volume and echo. Those are the only two things you can do on that mic.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. Fuck that company, whoever they are. Good for $20.
What can you do on yours?
Nothing.
Yeah. So
No,
I think
that's good. So that I can't fuck it up, and then it just
yeah,
automatically
that's
does
true.
it over there.
I'm just bringing it a
You-
little. Sorry.
All right.
I didn't touch it.
No,
Technically,
you touched
my
it.
hands didn't.
Oh,
I was
really?
like Joe with your baby earlier.
Dude,
I'll just
that
use
was
my
so-
elbows.
Oh my god, that was so funny. He was literally took my son. Like, it's like when you see a little kid try and
They're
hold
like,
a baby.
yeah, when you give them sticks
Yeah.
at the campground,
Like, hey, go
go put this in the fire.
go build a fort with this.
There's like,
That's how he held him and tried to feed him like
fuck
that.
do I
How
do
did
with
he even-
this?
How did he even try and feed him like that? Now that
He
I'm
was,
thinking
he
about
was,
it.
he, you know, his neck was like hanging
Yeah.
out of the,
Yeah, his
out of
arm
the pot.
his arm was straight up like this is my child's head here.
Mhm.
Like this, and
Yeah.
then
The head was kind of like this.
oh yeah, no, he was limp in the back.
Yeah,
for
and then
sure.
Joe's over here like trying to give him the bottle like with his elbow, and I'm like, you have
yeah, he
fingers
was
and
he
hands.
was using his elbow to
Yeah.
give him the bottle, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think I was crazy for that.
No, we all saw it.
Ah, damn, that was kind of weird. You wanna guess what's in my cup?
Is this broth?
No,
Can I smell it?
no.
It looks meaty. It looks beefy.
You think it's beefy?
I can't smell it. That gives it away, right?
Yeah, it gives it away.
It doesn't look like a soda.
Okay.
It's tomato juice. Is it Clamato? You got a Michelada in there, don't you?
Yeah, I got something like that.
You
I
got
got Bloody Mary.
Oh, okay. Wait.
I literally made a Bloody
Let me
Mary
get
in
a peek.
this.
Oh yeah, I would have immediately known.
Yeah, that's why I didn't let you
Mm.
smell it, dude. Love a Bloody
Wait,
Mary.
we were eating Bloody Marys? What the fuck? I didn't even get a.
What?
I love a Bloody Mary.
Oh, you can have one after.
Damn it! I'll have one on the next episode.
Yeah, next episode. So I just want to talk about something that's been bothering me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, we talked about last episode, about politicians and, how I thought certain people in particular were going to go to jail for 20 to 30 years, right?
You do in fact still think this.
Oh, I still believe it, 100%. My thing is,
Mhm.
so the big thing people usually
Mhm.
say is
Mhm.
you'll try and save everybody on your own side, right? It's like, oh, he wasn't really that bad of a guy. We shouldn't have him go to jail.
I think that when you say save them, like you mean like a Republican will stick his neck out for a Republican?
Yes.
I think in front of the cameras, yes, but I think behind the scenes, I think Democrats would stick their neck out for a Republican and vice versa. They're all friends at the end. Of the
They
day.
are kind of buddy-buddy.
That's all I hear is about how they're just like
I agree.
like you think that they're not friends, but they're both.
No.
When you look at it, the United States government is screwing us from each side. Each side has corruption.
Of course. I think that's the part that really bothers me, and that was actually something that somebody commented. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the whole Menendez thing, Senator Menendez, is having another criminal trial, basically, because of a bunch of bribery scandals with him and the country of Egypt, because he's the head of the Foreign Affairs Committee. So, yeah, no, I know a lot about
I almost
that.
touched the mic.
Yeah,
Sorry.
oh, you fucker. Don't touch it.
I know.
I'll publicly shame you and your tiny little wiener. No, you're probably not. Anyway, back to Menendez. I mean, probably not. Like
Guys that might have tiny wieners. Back to Menendez. And not the ones that killed
Yeah.
their mother and father. Remember that? Menendez
Oh,
brothers.
dude, I forgot about that. I was like, what the fuck? What do
Crazy.
you know about
But
this
what
guy?
I mean, what
And
does
he
this
became a
tell you? What does this
senator?
tell you that everyone? Never mind.
Whoa!
With the last name Menendez? Come
No! No, no,
on.
no, no, no. Hernandez is what you're thinking.
No, the Menendez brothers from the '90s.
I know, but you're also thinking of.
No, I'm not thinking of. No,
Well, I
no.
don't know. It seemed like a Spanish coincidence.
You're bringing Latin.
No, no,
You're
no, no,
bringing
no.
ethnicity into this.
You had a very
Nope.
Mexican coincidence.
No, I
there.
didn't. Yes, it was
you
a
did.
coincidence, but a coincidence nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. We know what was going on there.
Yeah,
Love their food. Really do.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about this before, but I think Mexicans and Italians, right there for like their foods are probably the top two. Asian is right there too. Those are the top three for sure. No particular order.
Yo, I think if I had to rank them, it's like.
Yeah, where you at? Where you at?
I'm gonna go.
Because like, there's nothing else in there except for those three, right? Like, we can agree that.
I'm gonna go like. They're all right there. They're all so neck and neck.
I know, dude. Any given day, they could just edge out over the other.
I think Asian food has a lot of diversity in terms of like,
soups,
all that.
duck.
Duck.
Oof.
I think like when you think of like healthy food, you always for some reason think Asian food. Tell me you don't kind of think a little bit.
I think of sushi probably.
Yeah. Okay.
In particular.
Still an Asian food.
Yeah. Or just like fish.
I would probably go. Oh, this is so.
I guess they do a lot of vegetables.
I'm gonna go
though.
Asian, Italian, Mexican.
Really?
Let me slow it down. Asian, Italian, Mexican.
Aim.
And we're talking about food here, not women.
Well, I mean that's
for women. Italian, and Italian.
Good catch.
Yeah,
good. You know what?
Okay.
You know what? Good catch on this guy. Yeah, yeah. Your order for food is also my order for women. Asian.
Asian. Oh, I thought you were gonna say Asian, Italian, Mexican.
No.
Yeah,
my wife knows what the order is. She knows J-Lo's right there, neck and neck. She's not a fan of that, however, she's aware. Yeah, I would probably say Asian food too, but then I would maybe go Mexican Italian.
Yeah,
Mexican Italian.
That's
what I was saying.
It's a scrap.
That's what I'm saying. They're right there equal, but I think Asian tops them.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite Asian food then? Like ever? Because if we're saying it's number one, like we didn't say like Japanese or Chinese.
I really want to show how cultured I am.
Here we
Orange chicken, Panda Express.
Do you have any idea how many Asian women in the comments are like? They're probably thinking to themselves,
rage typing.
They're not just rage typing. They're like, let me show you a good Asian restaurant. That's what's gonna happen now.
Yeah. Definitely those little like if you feel unsafe at an Asian restaurant or a Mexican restaurant, like either way, like that's probably where
that's
you need
when
to
it's
be.
the best.
Yeah, that's not the same for Italian restaurants.
Nope.
You don't want to go to an Italian restaurant where you feel like you might get stabbed.
Never been to an Italian restaurant like that.
No. You kind of want everyone to be a dick to you a little bit.
Where
at an Italian restaurant?
Yeah.
Like, you kind of want like the waiter to be like,
yeah.
What can I get you today? You gonna have the fucking cacio e pepe? Yeah, I know you are. We do it the best.
You want the chicken cutlets?
Yeah.
I knew you were coming for the chicken cutlets.
Oh wow, you wanted fucking chicken piccata? Who would have thought?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
But
Asian though, not the actual favorite.
I love like a classic long noodle.
Just in general.
Just like anything like obviously chow mein.
Yeah.
But like a good authentic chow mein, not
like
the
a udon. You want some udon
noodles?
too?
Yeah. Ramen is very much up there.
Totally
All types.
Totally agree.
Whether it's saucy or more brothy. Love it all. Yeah. Oh, and no. Favorite Asian food? Bao buns.
There.
Anything with bao.
There's a good one. You get the pork bao shit. My God. My favorite because it's similar to how I am with Italian food. I've always said I think some of the best food in the world can be some of the most simple as long as you make it correctly. Fried rice.
Yeah.
It's fried rice. It's not hard.
You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice. We literally were joking about that before, but genuinely.
A chicken.
Yeah, chicken fried rice, dude.
Fried
this fucking rice?
Right here.
Yo, we know this rice do good. But literally, because it's just teriyaki or soy sauce, sesame oil, old rice. You're literally trying to make something old taste good again.
Yeah.
Like, think about how crazy that concept is. So if you do it good, it's great.
Like you said, simplicity is oftentimes unmatched if you do it right. And it's just like, when you start cooking and you gotta do like an onion base kind of, and you toss the onions in that hot pan and you smell the onions immediately.
Onion and garlic, baby. That is the,
And
that is the
it's just
food of
onions
life.
cooking, and it's the best smell in the world. And if you don't agree with me, you're wrong.
Dumb. Very
I'm just
dumb.
kidding, but like,
No, you are wrong.
You're wrong.
I'll say it.
You're wrong.
I'll say it. I'll back that up, dude.
Onions and garlic?
Oh my god, dude. Inject it in me.
Yeah. Are they
like my deodorant? I would do it.
like I think if like vegetables could fight,
They're beating the dog shit.
garlic and onion, they're a
onion
tag
is
team.
Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
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 And everybody else is Manny Pacquiao.
I was gonna say water chestnuts are Manny Pacquiao or something,
I'll
or
be
like
honest,
something Asian.
I love water chestnuts.
Oh, I love them. They're amazing.
My wife hates them.
I don't understand why people don't like them.
They don't even taste like anything.
I
They're
don't
just
know
like
what
crunchy.
they are.
They're that's you know what?
Because they're not chestnuts. I don't think.
They're not from the water.
I think they're potatoes, but
They're
they're
not
not
watered.
potatoes. But isn't there like an element of starch to them a little bit?
I literally couldn't tell you what a water chestnut is.
Chat.
Okay, wait. Yeah,
Chat. What are water chestnuts?
That should be our go-to from now on. Chat. No, I think we should come up with what we actually think it is, though. And then somebody in the comments, please tell us how dumb we are about this. Just about the water chestnuts. Fuck you if it's anything else, because I said you could do this.
I feel like it's part of the legume family.
Ooh, that's a good hypothesis.
I think so.
That's a good one, because they do have. But do they have very many beans in Asia?
Edamame. Oh my god, edamame.
Edamames. We did forget about
that.
edamame.
I literally had sushi last night. Edamame.
Did you? Sometimes we'll buy
delicious.
We'll buy like the frozen edamames and then just microwave them and shit. Nothing beats salted edamames.
I could eat edamame every single day of my life. Every single day.
The only thing that sucks is they just never make you full.
That's the best part.
You can just keep eating them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, no. So you think water chestnuts are a legume? Okay.
Sure.
That's what you're making the assumption. Why are they clear and why are they a circle? Are they a big stalk normally? What is it?
Sure. I don't know.
I think it's like corn on the cob.
What does corn fall under? Is it just corn? Like what kind of family? Because beans are legumes and potatoes are starches. And it's the American education system.
Who the fuck cares what corn is? What do you mean?
I believe it's maize, sir, and I think the Native Americans would care. And I almost said Indians.
You know
but
what?
I can't say that.
Yeah, you can, but also proud of you for trying to figure that one out. I thought it was is it maize? I thought it was Maz.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm being serious.
Shut the hell up.
Am I right?
I've never heard anyone in my life say Maz.
Wait, why?
Because it's maize.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm gonna defer.
We should ask Menendez.
Oh my god, I hate him.
He might know.
Yeah, no, basically
because he's a son of Cuban immigrants.
Yeah, which Joe, funny enough, thought he was Jewish.
I think he has a little bit of it in there somewhere, maybe.
Nope.
Did you look that up?
Yeah.
You looked up Bob Menendez's racial background and ethnic background?
Ethnically Cuban.
Okay.
Like 100% ethnically Cuban. Yeah, no. Like that's what was hilarious because the minute I heard Menendez, you know what didn't pop into my head, Cam?
Jewish.
Not even an ounce.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then he literally said, "Oh, I think it's on his dad's side." I go, "Joe, where did the last name Menendez come from?" You're trying to make a claim that Senator Menendez is an ethnically Jewish man from his father's side. Where did the last name come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. So what did he do exactly? Enlighten the crowd. You don't know.
Oh no. I did say that already.
Which is bribery, right?
Yeah, bribery.
He took like trips. He got like cars and shit.
Yeah, I mean, so it was.
He was giving money to the nation of Israel.
That too.
That's kind of treason.
Yeah, kind of treason.
You hate treason.
I
don't give a shit about it.
I hate. Yeah, Gam endorses treason.
To an extent. Like I don't want like Russia to get our
Yeah, I mean that's not chill.
Our deep state files
Bro,
and
that's
everything.
not cash money.
But I don't know. For some people, like
what about China? Is it cash money if they get our secrets?
No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of like ways
Mhm.
to like the American government is already super corrupt. So like when they sweat a little bit, I'm here for it. But I
Yeah.
don't want to sweat with them. Like I just want them to be under fire. And like
Oh
treason
yeah,
affects
yeah.
all of us.
That's the problem. That's the problem with treason.
Yeah.
Play stupid games, win fucking stupid prizes.
As they say, fuck around and find out.
Find out. So basically, yeah, there's that, and then I don't think we mentioned this previously, but Clarence Thomas also is doing a similar thing right now where he has had a lot of things that are bought and paid for by somebody else. Trips, I think cars, whatever, like the same exact thing as Senator Menendez.
Yeah.
And this is my point. This is why I wanted to bring this up real quick and why I felt like and the F-35 too, like that whole thing, 3 different things in the government recently that are just insane that have come out that we like aren't doing very much with.
Oh, you mean like aliens?
The aliens? Fucking aliens too, and the Mexican aliens.
What about the Mexicans?
No, not
Oh,
no.
the Mexicans.
Wait. No.
What are we doing with the Mexicans?
aliens? Because they found the aliens.
Yeah. Well, was it?
That was them. Yeah.
They found it.
These 2 people
We're
in Mexico. They're Mexican.
Okay.
Found these aliens.
I thought this was
in
pulled
Mexico.
out of somewhere in New Mexico.
No, Are you sure? Look it up. Mexican aliens. Are you lying? Are you fucking with me?
I don't think so.
You think this was in New Mexico? So then why did they take it to Mexican Congress?
You know what? That's touche.
That doesn't make any sense, Cam.
You're right. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
There-
You're
there-
right.
well, there it is, there it
Mexico's
is.
Congress. You're right.
There it is, Mexico's Congress.
You're right.
All I'm saying is, I would like to see these bodies.
The dumb alien mummy story takes an entirely predictable turn.
Wait, when was this article written?
Let me put this in September 21st.
That was 3 days ago. Tell me if it's fake. I need to know.
On September 19th, Mexico's scientific community gathered for a conference to ask a simple question in return: extraterrestrials or llama skeletons? And I think that was just like a reference. Like I don't think they were actually. I think they were just like, is this like?
Is it a hoax?
Bullshit.
Yeah. I don't think it is.
There's a lot of words here.
Yeah, who wrote this article? Yeah. Keep going. I'm gonna keep talking to them.
Yeah.
It is
There's just so many words here.
A lot of words. You can figure out those
words. A lot of words.
You tell me if there's anything cool. I'll talk to them.
I'm trying to do my speed reading thing where I'm just looking for keywords in the paragraph.
And nothing cool keywords wise yet. Okay, well then let me. So anyway, the F-35. While he's looking up the aliens, all of this government bullshit that's going on. If you don't know about the F-35, basically they lost an $80 million rocket.
Joe just texted me. Little racist.
Which was racist?
Joe, please elaborate. Which was racist?
Oh, which was racist?
Oh, he's asleep now.
Yeah. Did he just text you and then immediately fall asleep? Joe, what was racist? Oh man, there's a racist guy on
This
Twitter?
wasn't even about us. Okay. So,
he put it in the dump trucks chat, probably. Anyway. Let's see, what is it? Okay, so basically, F-35 goes missing, $80 million. No one could find it for days, so they tweeted from their account or whatever. Like, was it the Air Force that tweeted, like, can you find this for me? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, it was like an Air Force base that, well, I don't remember which one, but it was like, can you help me find this? Or
literally, it was
can you be like on the lookout?
It's like a Where's Waldo?
It was just immediately like, you're going to set the internet for memes and they're going to like crank grand slams all day. And my favorite one was probably the one where it was, dude, where's my car? But they just put, dude, where's my F-35?
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah, that made me laugh pretty hard.
My favorite was I saw a bunch of proud West Virginians talking about how if anything comes into West Virginia, it's getting mined for copper parts, more or less. They were just like, yeah, I'm taking that to the scrapyard. You're never finding that.
I saw one where it was like Photoshop of it sitting on cinder blocks.
It's like you're in West Virginia now, dude. That's
Yeah.
like the lawless. That's
Yeah.
like easily one of the most lawless places. I feel like.
I think it's very telling where we're at with people in government or
Yeah.
powers when they lose a jet, which is 70 million plus
Yeah,
dollars
bro,
or
what are
something
we
like
doing?
that. But then the 911 call.
Oh my god, I haven't heard it.
Okay. So
Can we?
okay, yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
the part where like
I
he
want to
starts.
hear it.
So like a guy, he lands in this. The pilot ejected,
Yeah.
landed in a random man's yard. That guy was on the phone with 911, and then the pilot gets on with 911, and the operator just cannot comprehend what is going on because honestly, like
What
someone's
would you do
like,
if that's your
someone's
job,
like, did you
bro?
say F-35? Is
that something I should know?
I'm not familiar with an F-35 landing, but
We have a military jet crash. I'm the pilot. We need to get rescue rolling. I'm not sure where the airplane is.
This is the 911 call made after a pilot ejected from an F-35 miles away.
Okay, we're getting hop on the way. Give me just a moment. Okay, how far did he fall? It was at 2,000 feet. Okay, and what caused the fall? An aircraft failure. Okay, is there any serious bleeding? I don't know. I can't see myself. It's fine. Has there been a report of an airplane crash? I have not seen any come up yet.
Brother, what had
That's
just
what part
happened?
of the body
Of course
was
there's no
injured.
report.
Ma'am, I'm a pilot in a military aircraft, and I ejected. So I just rode a parachute down to the ground. Can you please send an ambulance?
The pilot was taken to a
can we get this shit rolling?
Yeah, like literally, he's like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, he's like,
My
just
screen
crashed.
is ruptured, dude. Like,
well, maybe there's a couple scratches though.
I mean, yeah, because he did parachute, right?
Yeah.
But 2,000 feet in the air is not that high to parachute.
No, it is not.
To parachute, you got to think about that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it does. I think it's supposed to like eject you up, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it shoots you up.
Okay, so it shoots you up, and then, I mean, that's still not that much like space, but I think it shoots you up so that that's enough time for the parachute to activate, something like that. I don't know. You've been skydiving, right?
Yeah. Isn't there a scene in
Yeah.
Iron Man when like the parachute won't open and he's got to like fly down and like pull it out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That for me is like the scariest part because you're like the eject might not work. It usually does, but it might
I
not.
never even thought of that. I mean, because he said that it was like a failure in the plane itself. You got to think. So then, in that moment, you're like, if there's a plane failure, this is gonna fail too.
Do you know how? And this would have been terrible, but ironic it would have been for no attack, nothing, just random plane, very expensive plane.
Oh no.
To fuck up, and then the parachute doesn't work.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it's just like a random failure in this plane. And the government's like, by the way, we also haven't found this plane, so could you help us out a little bit?
See, that's the part that really pisses me off when we think about it. Okay, here's the perfect segue into all three of those fucking working together. We have Supreme Court justices that are being bribed and given things when they shouldn't be, especially when those things coming from certain people have actual cases that show up in their courtroom. Menendez, on top of that, not great when you're literally being bribed by foreign governments, committing treason, potentially giving them our secrets, okay? On top of that, the incompetence of not knowing where an $80 million jet is. Okay, we're talking about such an overinflated, money-wise government that literally we have so much money into our defense budget, and this is something that I will always say. We have so much money in our defense budget. You know how much it costs to end world hunger? $100 billion. You want to know how big our fucking budget is for the defense? Over $500 billion.
I was about to say, it's definitely in the T's.
Yeah. Big. They've lost $3.8 trillion worth of money at any given point. Like, this is so disgusting.
Yeah. To your point, though, about the world hunger, because this is interesting, I'm starting to believe that maybe they just don't want help. And I'm not saying that we can't, like,
they
homeless
don't want
people.
help?
Yeah. Not all of them, obviously. I'm sure 99.9% want help and they want to end homelessness. I'm with that. But this past week, man, I tried to give a homeless guy like a decent pair of new shoes so that way he wasn't
Oh
walking around
no,
in literal
it wasn't
duct
about
tape.
homeless though. It was just about food.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I just had to make this point that, like,
Yeah.
I mean, some of these people just
Some
don't give a
people.
shit.
Well, yeah.
This guy was ready to fight me. He was ready to put up his dukes. I was like, I'm just trying to keep your feet from
When
not.
you told me that story, I was blown away that this random guy like literally wouldn't take your shoes. You were being so nice.
Yeah.
And he just didn't care.
I
Like,
literally
at least take them and just sell them then. You know what
Bro,
I mean?
He was walking
Like-
around. No, I mean, listen, he didn't have any possessions. He was obviously delusional. He was very dirty. He only had like, ratty old pants on. He was covered in dirt. He had an
probably
old
thought you were a
blanket.
hallucination. He probably thought
honestly
you were
probably
literally like a
did.
demon.
But I was like, hey man, like I see that you have duct tape on your shoes and your toes are sticking out.
Yeah.
Do you want like what size shoe do you wear? Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
I was like, fair enough. And then he swatted the shoes, and I was like, that's pretty much
that's
where
I think
I was
I'm
like,
out.
yeah, one of us is gonna get fucked up.
Yeah,
right.
I
And
was
it's
like,
not gonna be me.
I think I'm out on this one, but I'm not gonna go to jail for beating up a homeless.
There was just like, there's like this
imagine
guy.
How fucked that
yeah.
is, dude.
Just one guy across the street who was like, something gonna happen? You guys gonna fight?
Yeah. Am I gonna have to call the cops?
Yeah. I was like, you know what? This is not gonna work out for me.
That was like when I was waiting for Joe to pick me up at work because we carpool sometimes,
God,
and I'm
yeah.
sitting outside, and the one homeless guy across the street was literally screaming, "Get the fuck away from me!" Guess no one was around him.
He's just battling imaginary demons.
Literally, basically battling like hallucinations.
Do you think he has like paranoia,
I don't know,
like schizophrenia or
I
whatever?
kind of wonder that. I wonder
Hysteria.
if like that's what bothers me about things like that. Where if you see that clearly, like why don't we have mental institutions that he can just go to? Like he's just cool. He can just go there.
Because I think it goes back to like you can't force someone to do that, and if they don't want to do it, they won't, and they would rather just like wander and live their life that way. I think.
I mean, you could force them if they were breaking the law.
Yeah, but
then
You
that's
know-
my problem is then they'll put homeless people in like regular jails, and they're not criminals necessarily, but they are having enough of an issue mentally that they are doing
right.
crime.
Well, the other problem is that like
You
if
know?
they were to enforce all the laws, there would be no homelessness because they'd all be in jail.
Yeah.
Because like you can't camp on city streets.
No, bro,
like,
you
that's
can't do none of that
That's
shit.
technically illegal.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's everywhere in town. Like I was walking on Central the other day, and like there's honestly like a new little
It's
camp
bad.
popping up.
Yeah, it's
like
bad.
it's happening. Like I'm
Yeah.
watching more tents pop up, and it's like only gonna be a matter of time before the police are like we can't have this. Like this is a main road, and you're on Central. Like you can't camp out on the light rail road. Like
I think that's the difference between like Arizona and California, because California, like LA, like Skid Row and shit,
yeah.
like they'll never get rid of Skid Row. Like, have you seen Skid Row?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
And
You watched that documentary about the hotel that's right there by Skid Row?
Yes, I love that. That's so good. But basically, I think Arizona is honestly trying their best without like just beating up homeless people. You know what I mean? Like to be like, okay, we're really trying to do something here. Like you guys can't be just wherever you want. We aren't gonna arrest you. We're really trying to figure out the middleman in this situation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It because we've talked about this before, and I know that we've talked off the podcast. You, me, Joe, and I've talked to Vanessa about it. Like, what do you do about the homeless issue? Like, what realistically, how can you help? What can you even do here?
Are you talking from a civilian standpoint or from like a government
Either.
standpoint? Because from like a civilian standpoint, the most I think you can really do besides I
Inviting
wouldn't even
one to
say
live
I wouldn't
with
even say
you?
giving them money is just like giving them those care packages that people whip up real fast where it has like socks, a bottle of water, a toothbrush, like
Yeah, I've done this
personal
before.
hygiene things. I'd love
done
to do
this
that,
before.
but yeah, from a government, I don't know. Like you safe places to go, but again, it falls back on like having the resources, which means that you have to have people to work these facilities. And we already have like the St. Mary's Food Bank and
Yeah.
there's another one, another food bank, but St. Vincent de Paul. Yeah, I don't mean
Oh yeah, same.
you start
principle. Salvation
the
Army.
problem is like there are outreach programs where they're like the police will send like a company or like a nonprofit to go and sort of like help probably convince these people to come into like the shelter and get help and blah blah blah
Yeah,
because this you can't take that time away from cops.
yeah.
But like when I had that issue with the homeless lady who was like literally outside my window like screaming and yelling all the time and like yelling obscenities, dancing in the road, like causing disruption,
Yeah,
but also like
completely.
endangering herself.
Yeah.
The one time I called, the cop was like, "Yeah, you've called a couple times, and we're not going to do anything about this. We're not going to move her because we have kind of a bad rap right now in Phoenix here with like how we've handled homelessness." And I was like, "It sounds like you have a bad rep with how you've handled homelessness."
Yeah.
But also, all of Phoenix has they've had some, they've been in the news. But yeah, as soon as I escalated it and like literally was like, "Hey, it's 3 a.m. and there's a lady dancing around, screaming and yelling," and I go over and I walk up and I'm like, just so I have this on camera so the cops can see that I'm not crazy and that you are actually endangering us. Because as soon as the cops were up, she puts on the good girl persona and she would like immediately sit down and be like, "I'm just sitting here." And like she's crazy, but also kind of coherent, you know.
Yeah.
It was nuts to
That's
see.
wild.
But I literally was like, she literally said she'd fucking kill me. Like I have it on camera right here.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, okay." And then they're like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
that's
like
legit.
7 cops rolled up and they were like,
Yeah.
they called me back as I'm heading to the airport at 4 a.m. and they're like,
Yeah.
that was the other issue. It was like I had to go to the airport.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, yeah, we're moving her." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I thought you guys said you couldn't. Oh, now you can."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, well, we're just kind of guiding her up the street. I'm like, yeah, I mean that makes sense. There's like a park she can go to, maybe in the middle of the like a city residential area. It was crazy.
Yeah. No.
Good times though.
Yeah. Anyway, Travis Kelce and Taylor
anyway.
Swift. Yeah. Oh.
I touched it,
Yeah,
but I didn't.
I saw
didn't
you
move it.
I saw you give a little.
I didn't move it. Yeah, big speculation now.
So big.
That's a
Speculation.
conspiracy.
Big speculation. I don't know if it's much of a conspiracy anymore, but
Considering she's at the game.
at the game right now, pretty sure next to his mother.
Pulling receipts here, Travis Kelce said on Thursday on the Pat McAfee show.
You're literally pulling this out of your head right
It might have been Friday actually.
Yeah, I think it was Friday.
But he said that he knows that Taylor Swift has got an Arrowhead rocking and that she should come out to a game and see how they rock the stadium. Not word for word, but basically. And what do you know? She's
That
at
is
the
kinda
game.
cool.
Like you said, pretty sure she's right next to his mom in a box.
In a box
In a
seat.
big old box seat, you know.
I mean, bro, you can't be Taylor Swift and be down in the crowd.
no,
can't be
and you
amongst-
know what?
You can't be amongst the peasants.
Here's the thing. We're all here for it.
Dude, I can't
So here
tell
for
you
it.
how excited I am for it. Like, genuinely, we sat there and we were like, giddy.
This is like uniting males and females because all the
Yes.
guys that watch football are like, "Oh my god," and then all the girls that listen to Taylor Swift are like, "Oh my god," and now they're just
It's
coming together.
It's just this
and
beautiful
they have
attraction.
this like they can just have this common ground now where they're like, Taylor Swift was at this game and she was at this game.
Yep.
And Travis Kelce, and he's like, he gets to talk about Travis Kelce and she
Yep.
gets to talk about Taylor Swift. It's perfect.
What if this is what we needed to
This
unite
is
America?
This is what unites the genders.
Wait a minute. No, just unite America, in
America.
general. Just this is beautiful. I think we fixed it. Fuck these other politicians.
We
fuck
fixed
fuck
it.
Clarence Thomas. Fuck.
Flux, yeah.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck Senator Menendez and fuck the F-35 in the Air Force. Yeah, I'll say it. No, I'm not having sex with them,
Fuck them.
but fuck them.
Fuck them.
Instead, we would like Travis Kelce and
Mhm.
Taylor Swift.
Mhm.
That's what we want.
America's power couple. They're the
I-
new Jay-Z and Beyonce. Changed my mind. I'm just kidding.
I don't even know where to begin with.
How mad did you get just now?
I saw red for a second.
Really?
And then I was like, Zach, you know what? Don't kill him.
Let me tell you something even more
Don't.
polarizing.
What?
Beyonce is a mid-actress.
Actress?
Yeah.
Of course she is.
Mid. Sorry.
What has
Sorry.
she even been in, really?
That one movie, The Other Woman. And she's been in other. She was in the Pink Panther
Oh,
2.
no, we're missing the biggest one. What is it? You know it.
Oh, shit. It's on the tip of my tongue.
You know it. I know you know this.
Give me a hint.
Shit. How big of a hint you want?
Small.
I'm trying to think of how small it could be. Her name is kind of funny.
Give me another hint.
White guy's main character.
We talking about Pink Panther?
No.
White guys. You could just tell.
Austin Powers.
Oh, my God. Well, okay. Well, that's...
Come on.
Yeah.
That's the one
That
we
was
know.
Goldmember, right?
It was. I
Yeah.
think Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. No, Goldmember. Goldfinger is James Bond. Goldmember was the joke in this one. Like Goldmember.
I couldn't remember which was the joke
Yeah.
and which wasn't. Okay. That's funny.
God damn it! How did I forget that?
How did you come on? Like that's
Probably
the big
because
one.
despite liking Austin Powers, I haven't seen them all like that recently or frequently.
I haven't either. Maybe we gotta. How many did they make? Like 3?
Yeah, but the funniest one is when they. I don't know if it's the first or
Fat
second.
bastard.
Well, yeah, but when they have they do the tent, and they'd have like the projection of their shadows, and she's like pulling stuff out of his ass.
Yes.
Not really, but like, oh my god.
The Zamboni scene.
Yeah, that and yeah.
The Zamboni scene.
Beep beep beep.
Yeah.
The Zamboni or like the cart that he has to turn around. The whole way?
No. The Zamboni one where he's like on the ice or whatever.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's the other one where Mini-Me and fuck, what's his name?
Fat bastard.
No.
Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil. When they're both in jail together. And they're like singing Hard Knock Life.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love that scene.
Yeah.
That guy, I can't believe that guy's dead.
Vern Troyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died a long time ago.
Remember when he had
Not that
sex
long
tape?
ago. I
Did you ever
remember that,
watch
and I
it?
also remember.
Did you watch it?
No, I did not watch it.
Neither did
But
I. Well,
I did
kinda
watch it.
thought
I
about
did
it,
watch
though.
him on MTV Cribs.
Yeah, of course. Dude, can we talk about MTV Cribs then?
Yeah, of course.
How big do you? Okay, so they did bring it back. Did you know that?
I heard rumblings of it.
It's actually, dude, Martha Stewart. They had one where it was Martha Stewart.
I bet she's got a sweet house.
Dude, you have no fucking clue. Martha Stewart's worth like $500 million.
You think she has like influences from Snoop Dogg in there?
I think she mentioned.
This is my weed room.
Yeah, I think she mentioned him, but she had like literally. I think she called it Martha's Vineyard, which is hilarious.
That makes
first
sense.
off.
She's an old white cunt.
Well, first off,
I don't care.
it's Martha fucking Stewart. How dare you?
Am I wrong though? She went to
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah, which means she's a fucking G, and we respect G's in this household.
She's prison hard.
Yeah,
you know
she's
who's not
prison
hard?
hardened.
Paula Dean.
Yeah, Paula Dean
That
ain't
fucking
prison
old
hard.
white bitch.
She's just dropping N-bombs casually.
Definitely. You're
Martha
right.
Stewart
You're right. You know what?
probably fucked
I'm
Snoop
sorry.
Dogg.
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I offended the wrong white woman. It
Yes.
was not Martha Stewart. It
No,
was Paula Dean.
We hate her here.
Paula fucking Dean.
Martha Stewart probably fucked Snoop Dogg, and she went to jail. I'm
think-
just
you
throwing
think-
that rumor out there. I don't know. You can't defame
What if it comes out that they had like the
the
most
nastiest.
No,
the dirty,
this whole
sexy,
time we thought they were
nasty.
friends. They were just the most of intimate lovers.
Oh my
And they've had like
God.
she's like Snoop is so sensual and careful and romantic with me.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
He's like-
man, that old bitch gives me the nastiest sloppy toppy.
I could just imagine Snoop saying that. He's like, "You think that woman know how to cook?"
He's high as fuck.
He's like, "You think that woman know how to cook? She know how to eat.
She know how to eat. She was in
She know-
prison, all right.
She know what she doing down there."
She's just an absolute freak. In
I
the
would
sheets.
give anything for Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg to get married.
He treats her like just
Gold, like a
like
goddess.
like his prize hoe.
Literally. You're my what did Butters call it in South Park? My bottom bitch.
My bottom bitch.
My bottom bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, that's my ride or die.
That's my bottom bitch right there. I would pay a lot of money to see them not
Yeah.
have sex, but unless
They just come out and they're like, we are secretly married. Have been for 15 years.
Could you imagine? Have you actually watched their show?
Inklings. Very small.
I think I need to watch it now. Because
Probably. They have a couple, right?
I forget how much I love both of them.
Yeah, they're pretty funny
Like,
together.
because Snoop Dogg, incredible. He's a Steelers fan. So I got the West Coast love with my wife and her whole
Right.
family, and he fucking loves the Steelers. That's like my perfect scenario.
Have you seen that meme where it's what is it about? It's now I'm blanking on it.
Snoop Dogg meme?
It's a Snoop Dogg meme. Have you seen that meme, the Snoop Dogg one?
Yes.
Have you seen it? No, I'm drawing a blank now.
All right.
I had it, and then like I started listening to your Snoop Dogg thing, and I was like, what was I talking about?
Anyway, Martha Stewart, genuinely, one of the coolest houses. Like, she has a full farm.
Mhm.
Like, because again, cooking lady, big house, home.
Yeah.
She was the original Joanna Gaines. You think Joanna Gaines is big, or you think any of these fucking HGTV people are big? Martha Stewart is the OG.
Yeah.
Like, she's the one. Other than what's her name? The one lady from like the '60s who
You
did
talking
a
about
cooking
Julie
show.
and Julie, whatever her name is?
Yeah, Julia.
Julia.
What's her name?
This is sad. I'm gonna get
We're
so much
really
hate. We're gonna get
bad.
so much hate for this.
Julia Child.
Julia Child.
Oh my God, that was
Julia
so
Woman.
close. Julia the Woman.
Back to the Snoop Dogg meme though. It was the one where
You figured it out.
yeah, where it's like they talk about him and he's like, man, Snoop Dogg. People think that Snoop's the hardest gangster, and it's like him on cooking shows, but they're like, people forget that he was literally on trial for murder.
Oh no, that's
Yeah,
true too.
yeah.
That's the funny meme because like when people back in the day used to be like Martha Stewart has more charges and like went to jail longer than Snoop Dogg ever has, and then they were like, but Snoop was also on trial for
Yeah.
murder.
Snoop is very familiar with
That's like the streets.
yeah.
Martha is a fan.
Martha's got some street cred.
For sure.
Like I bet
does,
she
dude.
could. I bet she has the pass.
You kidding me, dude? Big time pass.
I bet Snoop doesn't
they probably
care.
dap each other up.
Definitely.
They for sure kiss on the lips when they meet. Like whether they've ever made love or not. I
No,
promise
no,
you.
no, 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 no. Snoop shotguns her.
Yo, you think?
Yeah, he's like, "What's up?" And she's like, "What's up?" And then she hits him with a couple
N words.
N words that like
Yeah.
like he's cool with. He's
Casual.
like, yeah. And then he's like, "What's up?" It's like their pregame ritual, and then,
Yeah. And then they start the show.
and then she's like,
Everybody on the set just watched them
Yeah,
have this
yeah.
intimate moment where
You
like,
always-
they didn't think the cameras
Yeah.
were there.
and then you kind of always see Martha Stewart off camera to the side, kind of like dropping eye drops real fast. She's like, "All right, I'm cool,
She gotta look good for it because
Yeah.
Snoop. Everybody just assumes that Snoop is,
I mean, you ever seen him without sunglasses on? Alien.
You're totally right. His eyes
Alien.
are so fucking.
Looks like an
nuts.
alien, bro.
Wait a minute, that's so true. It's like that lady from Ripley's Believe It or Not. You remember the one that
Yeah.
can pop her eyeballs?
Yeah.
Eyeballs out.
Yeah, except his are like really, really like this.
Yeah.
And they're like way over here, and he just like is just like put the glasses back on, bro. You look way cooler with them.
Like we
Yeah.
just pull a Ray Charles, my guy.
Like we can like, it's like probably why I like to wear glasses when I'm high
Yeah.
is because people can't tell because my eyes give it away.
Oh my God! You know what I just realized is super racist that
What?
people have for sure done before. People have probably thought that Snoop Dogg and Stevie Wonder were the same person. I guarantee it because it was just two black guys with dreads and sunglasses all the time. And like they're tapping on Stevie Wonder's
Yeah.
shoulder and they're like Snoop, and he is blind.
Yeah,
Like-
the kid's like, I told my dad that's Stevie Wonder. It's actually Snoop
It's
Dogg.
That's actually even cooler.
I told my dad
Dogg.
we were going to a Stevie Wonder concert, and he didn't even think twice, and then we ended up at Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
No, but I do love Snoop Dogg. But Martha Stewart's house, really cool. Had a farm on it. She literally had like chickens, like in this cool like coop. Like,
A white lady
area.
with chickens? Oh my
Who would have
God.
guessed? But it was like a big, like Victorian, like mansion looking thing, like up in Maine or something crazy like that. It was sick.
Martha's
though.
Vineyard, maybe?
Yeah.
By the Hamptons?
Not actually Martha's Vineyard, but yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah.
But MTV Cribs, they are still doing it, and they actually did Big Sean for one of the episodes too. It was kind of cool.
I bet he's got a cool house.
He did have a decent house. I always love looking up like these people and how much they're worth after I see their houses, because I'm like, bro, you can't afford that. Like,
Okay,
Big
maybe.
Sean can't afford that.
I always love the opposite where you think someone's going to be really, really like over the top and like they're going to have like this insane pad.
They live in.
And then
there.
it's like, just like, I really don't give a shit. It's my house. Like,
It's like basic.
it's like nice, but it's like, whatever.
I think that's so cool though, because then you do kind of get an idea of who the person
You
is.
figure where their priorities lay.
Yeah.
Like, you can kind of tell, like, if you look at, I don't know, any like YouTuber or whatever, like they usually have like this
14
very
Lamborghinis.
crazy house. That obviously they probably can afford because they're making money off of YouTube. But
Yeah.
it's always like they have to have a nice home because they film there, and it just doesn't feel very like, I don't know.
It doesn't feel legit.
It doesn't feel like it promotes a creative energy sometimes. It feels very like forced, like they're doing it for
Okay, I see what you're
clout.
saying.
And then it's like, then there are people that just have their homes, and it's like, well, I want my place to make me feel comfortable. And you can tell in that house when you get into it, you're like, this is them. Like I see them in that. This feels like they like a home is supposed to be lived in, you know?
Yeah.
And I always feel like my mom, for example, like house always has to be clean.
Mhm.
It's like, okay, well, like we live here, people know that, right?
Yeah. Like I'm not. What would you say about my house? Does it feel
Fucking
lived in?
Disgusting pigsty.
Yeah, it's gross,
Yeah.
right?
It feels lived in for the most part. I mean, obviously, like you have it cleaned up right now.
Yeah.
Not like crazy, but like
Yeah.
if you look at like the other room, you got
Mhm.
stuff out, you got papers, you guys are doing
Yeah.
shit with your lives, you know?
Yeah, just life. I think that is when you know that you're good enough friends with somebody too. is when you're like, okay, if somebody's coming over and I don't clean up before they come over, that means that you're pretty
If your
close.
place was a fucking actual pigsty,
Oh, yeah.
then I'd probably be more inclined to be like, probably not gonna come over.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
I totally agree.
But there's a healthy balance between like we live in this house
Yeah.
and this house is a stage home, and you're kind of
No, of
more
course.
towards we actually live in this house.
Yeah, no, I hate
I don't want to go to people's houses where it's
like
yeah.
looks like it's like
Mhm.
they never touch anything.
You
Yeah,
got-
because then you're worried about like fucking putting your glass down,
Well,
whether or not it's
yeah.
gonna leave a ring on a table or
I also
something.
get happy that you guys don't make me take my shoes off sometimes, which I know is
Normally we do the Japanese thing here
Yeah.
because my wife
Oh,
is
yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah.
She's not.
She's not at
No,
all.
she's Korean.
Neither is Taylor Swift. Although some people say sometimes when she smiles that she looks a little Asian.
Whoa,
What?
buddy, whoa.
Okay, but to shift back,
yes,
because
I
this is
would like
monumental
to as
news,
well.
and no one's confirmed that they're dating, and I don't really give a shit either way.
I confirmed
But I think
it.
it's
No,
kind
I'll
of cool.
confirm it. I confirmed
think it's
it.
kind of cool because when you compare like all of her exes over the years, with like some
Yes.
exceptions, they're all like
Moody.
little. You got Matt Healy, and you have Calvin Harris, and you have
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I think didn't she date Harry Styles?
I don't remember if that was actually
And
legit or not.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wait, what's his name? Like one of the best guitar players. Fuck. What's his name? Wonderwall.
She dated him,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
but she dated one of the Gallaghers.
Oh wait, no.
Wonderwall.
No. Sorry, wrong song. Body is Wonderland.
Oh,
John
John
Mayer.
Mayer. Yeah.
Sorry,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went to Wonderwall instead of.
Who else are we missing? I feel like there was. You know what? Let's pull up the list. I think she
Pull
did
up the
Taylor
list.
Lautner
Pull up the list. She did.
Yeah.
And then she wrote a song.
because it was Taylor and Taylor.
Yeah, and then she wrote a
Joe
song.
Jonas.
Yeah,
Joe Jonas.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
All of them look very moody, look very like pretentious to a degree. I
She's
would say,
dating.
right?
Okay, Pretty Boys.
Pretty boys.
Then
Pretty
you got
boys.
Travis Kelce. Complete opposite.
My God,
Dude's a man.
big man,
Big man. Fashionable man.
fashionable, big dude,
Cool man.
cool as fuck,
Tight end for a football team.
big tight,
2 Super Bowl rings.
2 soups,
Makes his own money.
makes
Has his
monies.
own priorities.
fat priorities.
His priorities don't become because like I told you this earlier, it seems like when Taylor starts dating a girl
Yep.
guy no, I'm
Maybe
thinking of
she
Taylor.
should just
when
switch, I
Taylor
don't know.
starts dating a guy, that guy becomes her entire life, or that guy basically
Makes their entire
makes
life.
Taylor Swift his priority,
Yes,
which
yes.
you should.
You should do that in a
but
relationship,
also
of
like
course.
I feel like Travis is kind of like, I got my own shit.
But like I'm
I'm trying to
also a
win another
two-time
Super Bowl.
winning tight end that is maybe going to be one of the best tight ends in the history of the NFL. He already is top 3 in my opinion. But
Yeah, so,
wild.
Harry Styles, yes. Joe Jonas, yes. Taylor Lautner, yes. John Mayer, yes. Jake
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal, Tom Hiddleston. Forgot about that
I
little
forgot
stint.
about Tom.
And then all the rest are just
Big Moody Whites. That was Big Moody
Corey
White.
Monteith. She dated
Wait,
him.
let me see. I want to see what these people
You know
look
Corey
like.
Monteith. He's the guy that died from Glee.
Wait, what? She dated him?
She did not date Gigi Hadid.
Yeah, maybe this isn't right because
I need to
Tim
pull up the full
McGraw
list.
too.
Tim McGraw.
And that's for
that's
sure
an
not
outlier.
right.
She's like, that was my mentor.
Yeah, that's her mentor and Faith Hill's husband. So
All right, here's a list of Taylor Swift's exes: Drew Dunlap, Jordan Alford. Wait, Jordan Alford.
I don't know most of these people's names.
I think some of these were like younger guys: Joe Jonas, Lucas Till.
Who's
You-
that?
He would know if you see him. He's not a huge actor, but he was in a couple movies. He was in like X-Men First Class.
Who do you play?
He played Cyclops. I'll show you a picture.
Oh, okay.
John Mayer, Corey Monteith.
I'll just say, like, I think he's definitely the coolest one, though.
Who? John Mayer?
No, Travis Kelce.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, did you see all the new shit about Joe Jonas that came out too?
Well, he's breaking up with. Oh, Matt Healy's not actually next. So they never really confirmed to be dating.
No, the stuff where, like, literally he was making it seem like Sophie Turner was a bad mom, and that they were getting divorced.
I thought I heard somebody say something about that, but I don't really know what happened there because I don't keep up with it too much.
So here's the thing: your 2 big cultural references this week. Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas getting a divorce.
Mhm.
Joe Jonas was making it seem like, and it was clear that he was implying it, but he didn't outright say it, that Sophie Turner was a bad mom and that she would go out and she would drink and party and all this shit. So we find
Weird. It's like
out-
she's in her early 20s.
well, that, but also you have 2 kids at home. You know,
Doesn't matter when you're famous. Have money.
Yeah, well,
Guess it does.
yeah. So then they're trying to do Joe's trying to divorce her, okay? She wants the kids to be in England, and
Mhm.
he doesn't.
Mm.
So we're going to have a very messy divorce here. Clearly.
I'll move to England for those kids. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Kidding.
I know.
I'm kidding.
I mean, Sophie Turner. I think she's better looking than him.
Do
You think Nick Jonas is hotter than Joe or no?
No.
You think Joe's the hottest?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
I'm looking at you, Joe.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now they'll just have two dads. Sophie can't have them in England.
Okay, Kevin and Nick look like they're brothers, but then you have Joe, and he's just
He
like,
doesn't look anything like
he's
the
like
other two.
a little bit tanner, just
A little bit tanner, darker hair.
better. He looks like him and Jimmy Garoppolo could be brothers.
You and Jimmy Garoppolo could also be brothers. So the three of
The
you
three
could
of
be
us,
brothers.
we're the new Jonas Brothers.
Wait a minute. We need to do a meme
Just a
like
collection
that.
of like
the new Jonas Brothers.
three random tan men.
Yeah. Tan taller men. So that, and then obviously Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift. I agree with you though. I think I love that for
America.
both of them, for America.
Mhm.
Let's bring it together. Let's all try and love both of them so much, so hard. Not say mean comments online.
She's got this like big, strong, burly man.
Yeah.
But he's also like kind of got in touch with his feminine
Yeah,
side, because you can tell through his
for
style.
sure. You can
And I
tell.
think
You can
that's
tell.
what she needed.
Yeah.
As a Taylor Swift relationship expert that I
Yeah,
am,
of course.
I think that's what she needed.
I mean,
you know,
that's where we have our
she's
doctors.
only dating these prissy little boys, and
Prissy
now
little
she's
boys.
got this big old man,
Big old burly
who's
man.
just gonna all night.
Anyway, I think that's where we're gonna leave it off at.
Shout out to
this
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Shout
for
out.
dating.
Shout out. Nah, I'm calling it. They're dating. We'll see you guys next week. Check us out on patreon.com/theloverboys. Check us out on YouTube and TikTok for that stuff.
Send me some Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift memes, or just send them to us. I guess.
Yeah. Send us anything you
Yeah.
got, honestly. Anything about any of this shit. It's always fun, like, interacting with people that aren't complete assholes.
Yeah, send us your nudes so we can laugh at them.
Whoa!
So
all
we
right.
can laugh at them.
Yeah. That you don't want that, probably, so...
It won't be public though. It'll just be-
Oh, you want us
Just
to
in
laugh on
private,
the...
you know?
But,
Yeah.
oh, we'll laugh
I'll
and
just
then...
be like, oh, user 123 Ashlyn sent us.
Ashlyn?
It's just a name I pulled out.
Nice. All right, well, see you later, Ashlyn.
Damn, that was a white name to pull out.